Hi, my name is Mohammed. I've been in New York for over 10 years. I've always wanted to make a video about New York. It fascinates me. There's so much stuff that I really like in the city. I want to make a film about it. And it just fascinates me the number of yellow cabs you see every day. So what I did is I joined the industry, and I finally decided today to make this video to share with you some information about the yellow cab industry, the life behind the wheel, some history, and more.
The New York City taxi comes in two varieties, yellow and green. Green taxis, also called borough taxi, are allowed to pick up passengers in Queens, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Upper Manhattan. Yellow cab can pick up passengers in the 5 boroughs. They both operate in the same fare structure. Horse-drawn carriages, like this handsome cab, were the first taxi cab in the New York City in the early 19th century. Many of the drivers were African American or Irish immigrants. This didn't last long given their bad reputation for cheating on fares and assisting in crimes. Thus, they were called Nighthawks. After the bad reputation of horse-drawn cab, here comes the electric hansom cab. The Electric Carriage and Wagon Company was largely responsible for introducing these cabs in the city to compete directly with horse-drawn carriages. In the early 1920s, a new yellow cab company will rise, founded by John Hertz. This will dominate taxi business in the city. Hertz focused in providing customer service and used this focus to select drivers. Later, he sold the company to GM, which continued to produce yellow cab till it was bought by Checker Cab. This will later become the dominant taxi in New York. Skyliner taxi cabs were introduced in the 1930s by the DeSoto Motor Company. By the 1950s, many cab companies operated in the city. Still, the Checker Cab was the standard taxi with its roomy, comfortable interior and handsome-like look. The 1960s saw a rapid increase in the number of cabs. Dodge, Ford, Chevrolet, and Studebaker cabs were in the streets of New York City. But in the 1960s, Ford and Dodge were dominant along with the existence of the old Checker cabs. In 1971, the city passed a law making yellow the official color of New York City taxi. Ford Crown Victorias will dominate the taxi cab industry in the 90s. There were also Chevrolet Caprice, but will later be out of the production by 1996, which left the Crown Vic dominant through the 90s and into the 2000s. By this time, Checkers disappeared from the streets. In 2000, the New York City taxi became very diverse with hybrids, minivans, SUVs, Toyotas, Isuzus, and Hondas. Crown Vic still remained on the street as the old taxi of New York City. But its production stopped in 2011, forcing cabbies to choose from these other vehicles. Even with this diverse fleet of taxis, the city is moving to so-called taxi of tomorrow, Nissan NV200. Taxi operators who choose not to buy hybrids must choose the Nissan, which has a cargo room for luggage, sliding doors, transparent roof that gives the rider a stunning view of the city. Our video is coming to an end. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned some history of the yellow cab in New York City. Thank you for watching.